to the ETN News Desk. You're watching East Texas Now, the live streaming news service straight out of the East Texas newsroom. We have a special guest joined with us this afternoon. Please welcome CEO of the Hand Up Network. Here he is. One second. There he is, Sam Smith. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. So first off, can you just tell us a little bit more about the Hand Up Network and the new immigration service program that's being offered here in East Texas?
Sure. Well, we help people that are going through a tough season in life. So we have a mentoring program. We have a victim services team. We have response teams that respond to natural disasters and so forth. And through that process, we realized a lot of the people that we were working with were people that were dealing with a variety of different immigration issues. We currently work with people from over 20 countries around the world that are now calling East Texas home. And so we launched an immigration program to provide the services that we already provide, but also provide services in conjunction working with the Department of Justice and so forth. So we're trying to help people that have come here to make a new and better life for their families, but also be able to engage and make our community better by understanding how to do that.
It sounds like it is a need represented here in East Texas. So why now? What was the timing aspect of this?
Well, we deal with people every day that come in that have some challenges. And what we found were a lot of the people that we were working with were people that have migrated to this country, that are here legally, but they have to continue to update their documentation and so forth. And they were having some real struggles with that. They either could not afford the attorneys needed to do that, or they just didn't understand the process. And so in order for us to help them with our mentoring and our victim services teams and so forth, we also needed to provide the ability to also do this with their immigration component. So not only are we helping with documentation, we also have programs to explain, a lot of these people are coming from countries where their form of government is probably not the best example. And we can certainly say we have challenges here too at times, but our form of government is certainly different than some of the places they've come from. So our civics classes help them to understand, how do you engage? How are you a part of the community? How do you engage to make this a better place? Because East Texas is a special place. That's why they ended up here, and we want them to be successful in doing that.
Now, you mentioned East Texas being a special place. I understand you received a lot of support from the soft launch last month. What does that local support mean to you and to the program?
Well, you never know for sure. We thought we saw that there was a need, but the response has been overwhelming. We are actually currently, in fact, today as I'm speaking to you, our team is working with Vera and the Mexican Consulate over in Henderson. And in 2 days, we had already seen over 500 people. In fact, it was over 600 yesterday. And they're expecting well over 1,000 people this week that are people that have come to this country and they're doing great things, but they need documents and so forth. And our immigration program now is allowing to help them do that. And we're also helping them integrate and become really great citizens. So it all works together. And at the end of the day, we want them to be successful, because there's really, I tell people this all the time. I used to be the CEO of Mercy Ships. I've run groups all over the world. And I can tell you that they're currently in the world today, the Hispanic family is the best example of the total family unit that exists anywhere. And so to have that component now part of our community is awesome. We certainly have people from 20 different countries, so it's not just Hispanic, but that's a great example of, these are really great people that are already contributing greatly to our community. And now we're having the opportunity to be able to help them in that process and help them do even better in the future.
You talk about so many beneficial aspects of the program. Could you even highlight what is the most impactful detail? If you were to tell one thing to grab somebody's attention, what would you say highlights this program?
Well, I would say that there's a group here that actually cares. We actually come alongside and help you in your journey. Every journey is different. We have people that have had struggles. We've had people that have been victimized. We also have people that just basically, they're working 2 and 3 jobs and they're trying to get ahead and they're still not able to do that. And so we give an opportunity for people to not only be successful in East Texas, but to thrive. And that's really what I would say is probably the biggest benefit from our programs.
So with so many wanting to, probably needing this support, but also those wanting to get involved to also come alongside and help, like you were saying, how can those watching get involved in the Immigration Services Program, both in need of the help and wanting to lend a helping hand?
Well, we actually need volunteers in all of our programs. So all they have to do is go to our website, handupnetwork.com, or they can come by our offices at Beckham and Ferguson and Tyler, or they can actually call us at 903-597-5334. We need volunteers from all different skill sets. So whether you're a teenager wanting to give back during the summer while you're out of school, to retirees, we've got a variety of different people that are serving as mentors, serving on our response teams, and also working very closely in our immigration program.
Fantastic. I want to thank you so much, Sam, for coming on and letting us know about this